everyone, I'm Sandrine here on Happy Cool, and today I wanted to share some of my Comic-Con highlights. Last month I went to Comic-Con, and since I had shared my highlights last year because Nazneen asked me to, I think she's kind of expecting me to do my highlights again this year, so here you go, Nazneen, it's for you again. Also, Nazneen, I kind of expect you to be at Comic-Con next year because we've got some partying to do with Kenny. I mean, that was the plan, right? Right? So let's talk about Comic-Con. In case you don't know, Comic-Con is a comic book convention which also has a lot of TV and movie panels, which actually it's mostly TV and movie panels at this point, I think. I go there to work. I cover press rooms for TVequals.com. And so my experience is definitely different than someone who just goes to enjoy themselves, but it's still a lot of fun. These are my highlights. As I said, I cover press rooms, pretty much only press rooms, so here are some of my favorites. Of course, I have to start with Benchy because I got to do some one-on-ones with the cast and producers. I always love talking to the cast, well, because I love the show and they're really nice, and they always tease the new season really well, so it's just fun talking to them. So I'll put links to all the interviews that I mentioned in the description, but you can also find all the interviews that we got from Comic-Con in the interviews playlist that we have on the channel. I also really love the Outlander red carpet. I mean, that red carpet was insane. Literally, we were squished so tight, like you have no idea. I was like, hey, how you doing? Ugh. But it was so fun, actually. It was, everybody was really nice and excited about the show. And since I love the show, as you might know since I review it now, again, fun. Teen Wolf press room! What? Of course, you know my love for Teen Wolf, and so I got to be on the roundtables for Teen Wolf. And a roundtable is when you have multiple reporters from different outlets that interview the talent, so they kind of rotate each talent at the table, and it just kind of, everybody asks questions, and that's it. I love talking to the Teen Wolf people, especially creator Jeff Davis, because he always gives you the right amount of tease of what's to come, so you're like, oh my god. So yeah, fun. I also really like the Arrow press room. Again, the cast is fun to talk to, and Stephen Amell is great. And of course, John Barrowman, Torchwood Doctor Who, hello. Love him so much. And finally, I wanted to give a special mention to The Strain, just because I enjoyed being on those tables. The cast was very interesting and excited about the show, and of course, David Bradley was there. And for you Game of Thrones fan, that's Walder Frey, and he's like the sweetest man ever. I interviewed him last year for an adventure in space and time. I just love him. He's just like... So those were some of my highlights of press rooms. I mean, I did more than that, but I just don't want to mention everything that I did. And that's pretty much what my 4 days consisted of. Running to press rooms, running to the hotel room, running to press rooms, running to the hotel room, running to press room, running to another press room, and back to the hotel room. Oh, and eat a little bit in between if I have time, so that was pretty much it. I only got a chance to walk the floor on Sunday, and that's when I bought my 2 Comic-Con goodies, including this t-shirt. I had posted a picture of it. I don't know if you can see it. It says, when all else fails, demand trial by combat. Can you read? Oh, there you go. If I go back, yeah. So this is Tyrion. Isn't that cool? So yeah, you'll be seeing this puppy during my Game of Thrones reviews next year. But yeah, so got that. And if you watched my Comic-Con highlights from last year, you might recognize this hoodie, but this is another So Happy hoodie that I love so much. It's a new color. I have like 4 of those, seriously. But yeah, I was like, here, if you want to see it, this is kind of what it looks like. And then there's some little spikes behind. And then here's a hoodie. Ah! Yeah. So that's what I had. And when I went to Comic-Con, I was like, the only thing I want to buy when I go to Comic-Con is a So Happy hoodie, so I got it. Yay! And so that's pretty much what my Comic-Con experience was. Did you guys go to Comic-Con? Did you enjoy it? What did you do? Did you have fun? If you didn't go to Comic-Con, then you should definitely try to go next year. At least try to go once in your life. It's kind of crazy. but you have to experience it once. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that, and I'll see you soon. Bye! I wish I had more time to go, you know, wander around and see all the crazy stuff happening outside. I mean, there was like a Gotham zip lining setup. I was like, I want to do zip lining. That sounds awesome. But, you know, didn't have time to do that, unfortunately. But hopefully next year I'll have more time to just wander around. We'll see.